I did not like what I saw at the buffet at the hotel for breakfast, which was a lot of gelatinous looking fish. I'm expecting that's probably what lutefisk looks like, but it did not look appetizing. So I went down to the Lawson store, got me some other items. I'll show it to you when I get back to the hotel. Just got back from the Lawson store. Oh, this side has the writing. Okay, Lawson, which is like a 7-Eleven, but the 7-Eleven was better stocked. They had more choices and stuff. But I didn't want to go back to the 7-Eleven after discovering that the lutefisk just didn't look appetizing. So I went the opposite direction and ran across the Lawson. I was actually headed to the other 7-Eleven, which is at Shinagawa Station, which is where the train brought me, and I caught my first taxi. But I have some numbers to run by you, and that is starting with the flight. Okay, so it was like $14 for the lift to the airport, $5 tip. So just under $20 for the lift. And then the plane. Oh boy, I messed up bad on that. I had actually booked a flight in May before I had even more heart problems. So I did get a refund to my account from American Airlines for that. And so I decided I would use American Airlines for the trip. So I looked at American Airlines prices coming to Tokyo, and it was $673 one way. Yes! But I didn't book the flight right away. I waited until the next day, and all of a sudden the price was $1,203. What you gonna do? And I don't know if that is just because the price went up for being another day in the future, or it might be something more insidious, like, they saw me checking out the flight earlier, and then when they saw that I was actually serious, they jacked up the price. I think that's probably what happened, but I don't know that for sure. I don't know how these things work. So anyhow, that's $1,200 for the flight, for this wonderful hotel room. That through the service called Agoda, which actually got it through Priceline, was $300.98 for 2 days. Way more than I wanted to spend. However, since I'm not spending very much time in Japan, I just wanted to get a hotel room instead of going Airbnb or Facebook Marketplace to get a place for a whole month, which is what I'm going to do in the Philippines. I contacted my Philippines buddy who's associated with a real estate company, and he said he would give him my contact information, but I have not heard from them yet. So if I don't hear from them within the next couple of hours, I'm just going to go ahead and book it through either Airbnb, Agoda, or Facebook Marketplace. Haven't decided yet. It's really easy to do on Facebook Marketplace too, because all you have to do is change your location when you get to Marketplace, and then it gives you all the stuff that's there. Plus, I now also have a VPN, and that will put me in that location so that I can get true prices in their local currency. Okay, so, oh yeah, speaking of currency, I had in 20s, I had $160 on me. So I went ahead and changed all of that for yen, because I don't know what I'm going to be spending. And that ended up being, excuse me while I put on my glasses, 23,907 yen at the currency exchange in the airport. Okay, so I have a few less than that now because I went to the 7-Eleven And I got I forgot to put the Coke on my list, but we'll see. That was like the Coke Zero was somewhere in the area of $1.10, $1.15. I forgot to look it up. I looked up all the other prices so I can give you actual prices at today's exchange rate. Okay, so the train, 330 yen, which is $2.14. The taxi was 800 yen, which is $5.18. He took me 2 or 3 blocks. So I guess compared to New York City, that's probably very good, but I don't know because I've never taken a taxi in New York City. Okay, and then the 7-Eleven brand coffee this morning was 127 yen, which is 82 cents. Yeah, it's like a can of the Starbucks coffee, but I mean 7-Eleven brand. But 82 cents, y'all. Yes. Okay, so now my Lawson's haul. This pastry is called a terrine. I don't know what a terrine is. In Japanese, it's pronounced terinu, according to the label here. But it was 289 yen, which is $1.87. So it better be good at that price. And I also got a mochiri crepe. Mochiri crepe. I don't know what mochiri is, but it says in English crepe, ganache, and chocolate chip. So hopefully this is going to be good also. It was 214 yen, which is $1.38. Had to get some squid too. This is smoked squid, soft smoked squid. And what it says in Japanese right here is yawaraka ika kunsei. I don't know what that means except for ika is the word for squid. And it was 198 yen or $1.28. I used to eat this when I was in Okinawa, but it wasn't smoked, it was just dried. And my favorite was some dried that was sauteed in butter. And that was like a snack that you eat instead of popcorn when you go to the movies. Okay, I got a bottle of water. Wilkinson #1 lemon water. And oh, it looks like it might be sparkly water. Okay, and that was 120 yen, which is 78 cents. Okay, 78 cents for a bottle of water. What you think? Okay, now for the real meal. I got this one, which is called chicken reddo. So, translates to red chicken. It's supposed to be spicy chicken. Okay? And I also got this one is called Giant Pork Frank. Okay? Giant Pork Frank. So, I figured I would try this out too. Okay, so I got it out. I might as well try it, right? Here we go. Good golly. It tastes like a bratwurst. But it has, like, I guess some other herb type seasonings on it or something. But it's good. I am going to eat the whole thing. And strangely, this is breakfast for me. Okay? Don't judge. So now, the hot chicken. Chicken reddo. It is much juicier than I expected. And it's good. It's juicy, it's soft, but it's got a crispy crust on it. Crazy. So I'll be eating the rest of the stuff after I finish doing this little video. Okay. Oh, she also gave me, I guess this is for the Frank. It's a little thing of ketchup and mustard. Okay. All right. So I did take off my Team Lone Star Discs hoodie, and now I'm repping the Saints because I figured it probably was not quite cold enough for the hoodie, but it actually was a little cold for just this. But I did find a Porsche dealership, so that helped to warm me up some. And the crazy thing is they had electric charging stations there, like 4 or 5 of them. And so I guess Porsche is really going crazy with electric vehicles. Okay, but they had some non-electric ones on the showroom floor, and they looked really nice. Okay, and let's see. I left off the last video talking about my health problems and finally making it out here. And now, you see, worst case, if you're going one way like me, because, I mean, I'm not going back to the States for 6 months. You can get that one-way ticket. If you buy it far enough in advance, it'll be under $700. And this is, you know, $150 a night for this hotel. My opinion is way too much. We'll see if I do any better when I hit Osaka. And I'm also going to hit the Costco while I'm there. But I'm trying to remember what I wanted to talk about besides my breakfast haul. Okay, if I remember it, I'll start up another section of this video. But for now, I'm going to have breakfast.